Welcome back, and what a transformation it's been since late September. In this video, I'm taking you on a vibrant October tour where the perennial mums steal the spotlight and fiery colors, unexpected texture, and quiet surprises that defy the chills. If you ever wonder how to get your mom to return year after year, not just survive but thrive, I also have a link with this video for you to check out. I will share some of my favorite varieties, include the bold new coming like Stadium Queen and Carousel, and dependable classic like Homecoming and Jessica Louise. These aren't just pretty faces, they're cold hardy, long-lasting, and full of personality. You will also see how I paired this bloom with unexpected companions, from the moody foliage of Panther ninebark to the frosty glow of eryngium big blue, and even the gold shift of Carsten Wintergold pine. There's a rhythm to the garden this time of year, a quiet evolution that brings warmth, contrast, and touch of magic even through the first frost. So grab a warm drink, settle in, and let's explore the colors, textures, and stories unfolding in the fall garden. You will not want to miss the surprises waiting at the end. Since late September, my chrysanthemums have really started to put on a show. Earlier this spring, I planted several new varieties, hoping they had enough time to establish strong roots and return next year. If you're curious about how to get mums to come back annually, I have a link down in the description below. One of my new favorite perennial mums this year that bloomed in early October is Stadium Queen. I'm captivated by its bold bronze red-orange petal, each with a soft yellow underside that adds depth and dimension. It's a striking combination to make the bloom looks almost lit from within, a true standout in the fall garden and also in the arrangement. Here I have paired Stadium Queen with Firefly Peach Yarrow, which has aged into the soft creamy yellow, adding a delicate vintage touch. The deep moody foliage of the Panther ninebark adds a contrast and a structure, make the mum's fiery tone even stand out more. Royal Glamour has grown quite tall this year, adding the height and elegance to the garden with its mute berry tone bloom. It sits beautifully next to Jessica Louise, which flowered a bit earlier in the season. Both of these mums have reliable return for me over the past few years, making them not just beautiful but dependable staple in my fall garden. Something unexpected happened this month. My eryngium big blue started blooming. I didn't think that it would flower this fall, so I wonder if it's revived after nearly dying. If you go big blue too, please let me know under the comment. Its cool blue spike adds striking contrast to the warm tone of the nearby mums. I've seen French vanilla mums around for a while, but I never realized how stunning they are until now. Their large creamy white bloom with soft buttery undertone truly glow in the garden. Grape Queen has been a lovely surprise this season. Its bold, rich purple bloom shimmer with a silvery sheen thanks for the white underside of the petal. It's a true standout among the fall mums. Coquette has been blooming since last month, bring soft pink charm to the garden. Nearby fall charms surprised me. Its color wasn't quite what I expected, but the golden center adds a warm, cheerful glow. As we enter the second week of October, the seedheads of liatris aspera still stand strong, adding a sculptural texture and quiet drama to the garden. As nighttime temperatures drop, Carsten Wintergold mugo pine begins its quiet transformation, the green needles slowly turning golden as if the cold whisper, a signal only it can hear. The cooler night have triggered homecoming mums to reveal her soft peach petals, a gentle shift from the brighter yellow it showed earlier in the season. Isn't it fascinating how the change in temperature brings out the different side of the bloom? One of the new perennial mums I planted this spring is Carousel. From a distance, its frothy violet petals burst like a little purple stars. I love how it blooms clustered in threes. It creates a bold rhythmic impact that draws the eye across the garden. With daylight fading, it's been harder to find time to film. One morning I caught a brief moment of light just before the glare set in, and the footage turned out beautifully. Coral Caveria mum glowed in the bright orange, while the fall foliage of the coral charm peony surprised me by turning a rich red. I don't remember it coloring up like that before. How does your coral charm behave in fall? As we entered the third week of October, blush strokes began to shine with its soft blush tones. It's paired beautifully with Coral Caveria, whose vibrant orange is now gently fading, a quiet transformation from bold to tender. This year I'm trialing Joyce Fountain and Heather James mums to see if they will prove cold hardy in my Zone 5B garden. It will be interesting to see if they return next season. As the days pass, I've watched several mums quietly change. Soft pinks become paler, whites turn creamy, and bold tones deepening into rich copper. It's a subtle evolution that marks the garden's slow drift into late October. Without these perennial mums, I can't imagine how my garden would look this time of year. They bring such brightness and energy when most plants have stopped blooming. Even through the frost, they keep the garden alive with color and joy. Speaking of frost, we finally had our first one, a bit later than usual. While I'm not a fan of long winters, there's something magical about seeing frost trace the edges of the leaves and petals. Can you believe Calamintha nipita is still blooming? It's been flowering non-stop since June, even through the frost. And how do mums handle frost? They actually do just fine, still blooming and adding color even as the cold sets in. Other plants are also starting to show their fall colors. Checkmark Trilogy is turning a soft reddish hue. Southern Cross Ironweed offer interesting seedheads. And Wolf-Eye Dogwood is beginning to blush with pink. It's a quiet shift, but it adds texture and warmth to the garden. At this time of the year, only few flowers continue to bloom through frost. Mums are one of them. Even though they are not native, the pollinators don't seem to mind. They still come for food, for shelter, and for what's left. The garden may be quiet, but it's still a place of connection. Just when it feels like there's nothing left to bloom, the fall crocus appears, delicate, bright, and unexpected, a jelly surprise in the cooling air. And that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this October garden tour. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye!